Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make a difference that you have lived and lived well." Parents sacrifice their happiness all the time when they're raising their children, and they do this so that they can lead their children down the paths of success. Our parents are all pushing us to be our best selves, whether that be academically, morally, or physically. Today, I will be speaking about how my mother helps me every day. But more importantly, I will be speaking about how my mother takes time out of her life to help me. No matter what I'm doing, my mom is always there for me. And she also understands me perfectly. It doesn't matter what happens to me that day. And most importantly, she keeps my life organized so I don't have to. Everything that my parents do, especially my mom, and basically all parents do, is make sure that children's futures are as bright as possible. One thing that my mom does is make sure that she is always there for me. It doesn't matter if it's a sporting event, like a chilly football game, or like a blisteringly hot baseball game, or if it's a band concert, or some random extracurricular event, she is always there. And once these games are over or events are done, like, I don't know, if I have to speak at a Rotary Club meeting, she always walks up to me and congratulates me on whatever I did well, whether it be competition or just complete drive. And when I'm not at these things, you can usually find me at home, like doing my homework. And usually when you're at home, when you want to do your homework, you're like by yourself. You just want to focus and get zoned in. But like a lost puppy dog, my mom always seems to crawl her way up to my side and like help me on whatever it seems like I'm doing. And it is with these moments that I cherish the most. The moments where I don't ask her to be by my side, she just comes up to me and just helps me. And as I just mentioned, she's like always there whether I ask her to be or not. But I didn't mention how she knows how to be here. It doesn't matter what I'm feeling that day, she can read me like a book. I could be completely sad, just distraught, or just completely invigorated at the world, and she'll be by my side. And her understanding how I feel helps me like express my own feelings. I can vent whatever I want. I can get whatever struggles I had that day, whatever frustration, if I did bad on a test, or if someone just like yelled at me for no random reason, or a teacher just made me feel like crap. But all it takes is one or two steps, and she can tell exactly who stepped in my shoes that day. And the best part about her understanding how I feel is giving me space. All it takes is her giving me a hug, saying like, you'll do great this day, and she just lets me have my space for the rest of the day. When my mom isn't deciphering my moods, she's helping me organize my time. Whether that be where I need to go that day, that week, that month, or what conflicts I have. A lot of the time, I have conflicts with like sporting events or band, and sometimes she'll tell me like, you have something going on, like a practice and a band at the same time, that you need to talk with someone about that. So I'll talk with my coaches and be like, is it okay if I miss this practice? And of course, like as usual, they'll say, oh, you're fine, you're completely good. And she knows how to do this because she puts everything on her calendar, and I mean everything. It doesn't matter if it's a sporting event or practice, whether it's a college, some college stuff like a college application or a scholarship application and whatnot. It keeps going. Kind of something that's kind of interesting is that my mom has somehow found a way to put things on my own schedule, my own calendar. All it takes is an email. Like I'll get an email just randomly on my phone and like add something through my email add something onto my calendar through Google. And this is really nice because I have a physical copy right in my hand, so I don't have to like go to her whenever I need her help, or whenever I need her help to organize my time. I just have it and I can see exactly what I have to do that day. Everything that my mom does is to make sure that I am happy and she keeps my future as bright as possible. She's always there for me, no matter what it is. She understands my moods perfectly, and she organizes my life so I don't have to. As a parent's child grows old, it is important for them to not become relaxed, but rather to become more honorable and compassionate, as a way to set an example for their child. Parents need to be there for Parents need to be their children's lighthouses and guide them into the right direction. And as you can tell, my mom is my lighthouse.